Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you are doing well. Today we will discuss complex polynomials. Our topic is complex polynomials as a product of linear factors. What are complex polynomials? We make comparison polynomials and complex polynomials. Polynomials, simple definition of a polynomial is an algebraic expression in which power of the variable is non-negative integer, and in standard format we write a polynomial in the variable x is an algebraic expression of the form p of x an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x power n minus 2 plus so on plus a1 x plus a naught, where these coefficients an minus 1 an minus 2 so on a1 a naught, these are real numbers and an is not equal to 0, where n the highest power of x, this n the highest power of x is a non-negative integer. It means it n greater than or equal to 0, it is 0 or a positive integer, n from the set of whole numbers is called degree of the polynomial. This n is called degree of the polynomial. Any non-zero constant is defined to be a polynomial of degree 0. What does it mean? Any non-zero constant, suppose 6 is a non-zero constant, we can say it is a polynomial with degree 0. It is constant polynomial of degree 0, as x power 0 is 1, so 6 is equal to x into x power 0. Similarly, we can say minus 7, we can write it minus 7 x power 0. So, such constants are called constant polynomials having degree 0. The last, the number 0 is also a polynomial with arbitrary degree. 0 itself is a polynomial and we can write 0 as 0 x power 7, 0 x power 3. We can assign any power to x with 0. It will be 0. So 0 is a polynomial with arbitrary degree. As we say, null vector is a vector having magnitude 0 and arbitrary direction. In the same way, here we say x is a polynomial having arbitrary degree. This was brief recapitulation of polynomials. Now we come here, complex polynomials. Complex polynomials are complex polynomial. We generally write p of z. Z represents set of complex numbers. A complex number generally represented with z is a polynomial function of the complex variable z with complex coefficients. Its general form is p of z is equal to an z power n plus an minus 1 z power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 z power n minus 2 plus so on a1 z plus a naught. These coefficients, just as an minus 1, an minus 2, these are called complex numbers because here this variable z or z is from the set of complex numbers. An is not equal to 0, same condition as in this polynomial, and n non-negative integer, n non-negative integers is an integer representing the degree of the polynomial. If n 0, then this polynomial p of z becomes a constant polynomial. A very important fundamental property of complex numbers, complex polynomials is a fundamental property of complex polynomials is that they can always be factored into a product of linear factors. Every complex polynomial, quadratic complex polynomial or cubic complex polynomial or a complex polynomial with higher degree, can be written as a product of linear factors. Now we will give some examples and we will check. Guys, these are some examples of polynomials and complex polynomials. First, standard form of polynomial is this, and if we write it from a0 plus a1x plus a2x square, we can write this in this format. We can say it is written in descending powers of x and it is written in ascending powers of x. In the same way, complex polynomial can also be written in this format, or we start from a0 plus a1z and next term will be a2z power 2 and plus a3z power 3. This is written in decreasing order, descending powers of z, and it is written in the ascending format, increasing powers of z. If we take first term a0, p of x is equal to a0, it is called constant polynomial. We can write any constant. Suppose a0 is equal to 30. It means it is a constant polynomial, and degree of this constant polynomial is always 0 because we can write it 30x power 0. This 30 can be written in this way. In the same way here, if we write a0, this is constant polynomial. Here a1, a1, a2 are real numbers, and in complex polynomials these are complex numbers. And suppose a0 is 3 plus 4 iota, we can write it as 3 plus 4 iota z power 0. So it is a constant polynomial of degree 0. Every constant polynomial has degree 0. Now if we write these two terms a0 plus a1x, and in general form it is generally in books is written ax plus b. If we assign some constant to a and b, we can write 7x minus 4. It is a linear polynomial. It is a polynomial of degree 1. And if we write first three terms, it is a polynomial of degree 2. It is called quadratic polynomial. Its general form is ax square plus bx plus c. Here a0, a1, a2 are real numbers. In the same way, a, b, c are also real numbers, are rational numbers, irrational numbers, etc. This is an example of polynomial of degree 2. We also say it quadratic polynomial. In the same way, if degree is 3, we will say cubic polynomial. And in complex polynomials, if we write first three terms a0 plus a1z plus a2z square, this is a polynomial, complex polynomial of degree 2, or we say complex quadratic polynomial. It is an example. Here a0, a1, a2 are complex numbers. And the last example, we write polynomial of degree 3, cubic polynomial. Here if we write a0 plus a1z plus a2z square plus a3z cube, this is an example of cubic polynomial. In the definition of complex polynomials, we saw that each complex polynomial can be written as a product of linear factors. So it is an example. This is a polynomial of degree 3, and this can be written in the factored form z into z plus 1 into z plus iota. If we multiply these three factors, we get this cubic polynomial. It is enough for today. Allah Hafiz.